Hello everyone and welcome to another episode on the Ordinary Boy Boxing channel. Bit of an impromptu quick video today. There's no intro, there's no editing, it's a straight video as I'm filming it. That's because there's some breaking news. Within the last hour, Anthony Joshua versus Dillian Whyte 2 has been cancelled. That's due to an adverse finding on a drugs test from VADA for Dillian Whyte. That's all we know at the moment. Something's popped off for Dillian Whyte and the fight has been cancelled. We don't know if the event's been cancelled, and we also don't know if Anthony Joshua is still going to fight or not. Obviously, you have Hrgović on that card, so if they could somehow make that fight, that would be very good. Joshua Hrgović. Also, Derek Chisora is on that card. That would not be such a great outcome to have Joshua versus Chisora. We'll see. There'll be more that I'd imagine will come out today, and I'd probably expect an interview from Eddie Hearn on Monday about this, but we'll probably will know more by the end of today. Thoughts on this? Obviously, we don't know what Dillian Whyte's popped for. This isn't the first time Dillian Whyte's had some strange findings in drugs tests from memory. Obviously, this has just happened, so I haven't had time to research the history of Dillian Whyte's failed tests, but I do know this isn't the first occasion. I think Matchroom had to be very, very careful with this. Obviously, after the whole Conor Ben thing, when they knew about failed results and still tried to plough ahead with the fight, it got a lot of criticism. So this time, they're covering all bases and are saying this fight is cancelled. It is not going to happen. But I will be interested to see what happens with this event. It was a pay-per-view, and it was quite an expensive pay-per-view at £27, £26.99 I think in the UK. So to now have this fight cancelled and still ask for that pay-per-view price would be surprising to me. And then if you're going to get rid of that pay-per-view fight, are you going to put Joshua in with Hrgović? That's a very risky fight. Joshua Hrgović is a harder fight than Joshua Whyte, so I'll be surprised if that happens. Joshua Chisora, have they got the cheek to put that on and ask us to pay for it? Obviously, Fury and Chisora fought was it end of last year, so I suppose that could be the argument that it's good enough for Fury, it's good enough for Joshua, but that would not go down well. Also, the other alternative is Joshua won't fight. Joshua rumoured to be fighting Deontay Wilder at the end of the year or beginning of next year. I know Deontay Wilder's team were not happy that Joshua and Whyte were fighting because it could put that in, could mess that up if Joshua were to lose. So maybe Joshua doesn't fight. Maybe they just now wait for the Wilder fight. It's interesting. It puts, I don't know about you, but it puts me off wanting to buy tickets for events. You know, with this fight, I had thought about it originally, about getting tickets and, you know, taking the time off work, sorting your travel out, maybe sorting accommodation out, and then the tickets, for this then to be cancelled a week before it's going to happen, puts you off it. Especially again, what happened with Conor Ben and Chris Eubank. That was another thing where people lost out on a lot of money. So it's not great for boxing. It just puts you off doing these events. And also, it's another little window into the I think what goes on behind the scenes with doping, and it's getting quite rife in boxing. Obviously, we don't know what Dillian Whyte's situation is. Has he had loads of eggs again, like Conor Ben? Is it something else, or is he guilty? We don't know. We'll, as I said, find out more. I would imagine that Dillian Whyte will come out with a statement regarding his innocence, but we'll see. Dillian Whyte's towards the end of his career now. I've said in previous videos he's not looked fantastic, especially against Fury and Jermaine Franklin his last 2 fights. If this has gone on and he gets a ban, could well be the end of his career. We might not see Dillian Whyte again. Again, we'll have to see. But yeah, as of now, the fight is cancelled, and we will see if Joshua does fight on next Saturday, or if we even have an event. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this breaking news. If you've enjoyed this video, then please give it a like. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. And I shall see you all in the next video.